Welcome back everyone to Grassline Garage, Project Integra. It's Saturday morning, it's a little bit cooler right now, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Spark up the torch, we're going to get that spindle nut heated up and taken off the car. I have my buddy Roger coming out to the shop. He's going to assist me with getting the engine and transmission out, as well as removing the entire braking system. We'll probably push the car out of the garage at that point, and we'll start spraying down the engine bay with degreaser. Sounds like Roger might be pulling up right now. Welcome to the humble abode.
Oh, yo. How are you, sir?
Hot, and it's gonna get hotter.
Yes. It's about to hit 90 in Chicago.
It's gonna hit 90 here.
Pretty intense heat.
So I don't know how much of the episode you caught from yesterday.
I saw the one with the gears and all that stuff. I haven't gotten to see the one from
the one I released this morning.
Yeah.
So basically the brakes locked up on the trailer.
Brake what?
All the brakes locked up while it was on the trailer, and I had to muscle the car off the trailer, which obviously is real good for the clutch. And now we're at the point of pulling the entire engine, transmission, and all of the braking system.
Oh my God.
But I got most of the underside work done for the engine. I just got a spindle nut that needs to come off. Obviously a race car that needs to come out. But this is our project.
Such a nice car though.
It is a very clean car. Well, clean. The body's at least rust free, so.
Which is good. So is the underside, right?
The underside is mint.
That's awesome.
I mean, the oil coating on the underside kind of helps, but. Oop.
Hey, boys.
Anyways, guys, I'll bring you back once we're at to work. All right, so Roger's taking his dogs for a walk. They weren't calming down, so we couldn't really do any filming with them crying in the background. With that said, I'm gonna start getting the torch sparked up. Yep.
Oh, I gotta hit it more.
Alright, so we tried torching it. We're getting another red hot. I got my impact on the battery charger at the moment, but we're gonna try using some leverage. I got my 2-foot breaker bar and see what happens here. That's a no-go. So we're gonna have to put a pipe on it. We're gonna put the Harbor Freight lifetime warranty to use.
Hey, lifetime warranty is lifetime warranty. Hold on. Oh boy. He is not budging. I think we need to heat it up some more.
Yeah, otherwise we're gonna have to turn this into liquid. Skinny boy's doing skinny boy things. So I had skinny boy doing skinny boy things underneath the dashboard. Then I realized this is different than an EG or EK. I didn't know that the engine harness, had a nice convenient spot to disconnect from there. So that's now disconnected. I think we're at the point of nearly pulling the engine once I have the axles out. So with that said, we're gonna try to give that a shot, and maybe my father can help me out with this since he just arrived. So hold on a second.
Oh, sorry about the dogs.
No, that's okay.
How are you?
All right, everybody, meet my father.
Hey. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute.
So,
I know, how exciting. All right.
other than the fur babies, we have quite a predicament.
Oh.
Other side of the car. I cannot tell you how much heat I've put into it, as well as force, but that spindle nut there is essentially welded in place.
Really?
It does not fly.
So maybe you can work your magic. I can bring the car up if you want.
Yeah, bring it up a little bit.
You want to raise the car up?
Going up.
Put your hand on that brake. No, you don't have to push it in. Just put your hand on it. So that way it doesn't clap real loud in front of you. Keep going. Down one. There.
That's good.
There. And now on the bottom left of the button, down below the button, there's a silver switch with that black handle on it.
Yep.
Push that down until it stops. There you go.
Perfect. Awesome.
This is what I had to do with the girlfriend's brake. And shit.
You gonna put a new axle in?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my next bet was almost going to be turning that into liquid.
Well, then you might just actually weld it.
Mm-hmm. I'm letting the impact charge right now because that died, but
Uh-huh. Let me do something here. We gotta weaken the nut.
all right. Socket fit over it.
Yeah. Well, I made it bigger.
Battery's been charging for a minute, so let's see if the impact works.
So I'm gonna use my pneumatic. Just fire up the compressor.
Your pneumatic one doesn't go up to the same foot-pounds.
I've got this one if that doesn't work.
Yeah, go with the big boy. There we go.
This is it.
Good in small towns.
Yep. Is that like emergency?
It's just a tornado siren test.
It's noon. 12 noon.
Every day. Alright, and on we go. Look at the beans. It's all the way up.
Is it? All right.
All right, so the verdict is
It's not coming up.
the verdict is that is absolutely thrashed.
I got it all.
Aft.
All of it.
So
That was my 90 is.
I mean, I was almost breaking breaker bars. We're gonna have to just cut the nut off. So that's what we're gonna be working on. Yay! All right, so this is where we're at. We're at Dremel bit and cutoff wheel. Makes you wonder what caused this to weld on there like that. Needless to say, the many battles with a spindle nut continue. We are now to turning it into liquid.
I'm looking at threads. That should be it. Should be able to split it right there. Where's that chisel? Eye. Oh no, I gotta go further back. Okay. No problemo.
Getting there.
Yeah, slow but sure.
Last tool in the toolbox for now, and that is cutoff wheel. Hammer chisel time.
That didn't do it. I don't know what did.
Oh, stick the tie rod in the hole in there.
Okay, there we go. Hope we didn't make a bigger mess trying to get this thing to pull out. Hammering it back through. Unbelievable. Damn, we're through it. It should.
I want to know they JB welded the fucker on there.
There it is. I think it's coming off.
Hey, something just got loose. Or is that the fucking shaft of the TV?
Down to the point where you just blow the whole thing off.
Put a stick of dynamite on it.
Yeah. Well, I had no idea I was gonna be doing this when I came over.
I didn't know we were gonna get to this level either.
Wow.
It's just unbelievable.
It's like it's welded on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't want to like go even. We're annihilating it. It's all the way through.
Oh my god!
And it still don't want to go.
Yep, they welded it. Yeah, they put JB Weld and they
They
welded
did something, man. Like,
it. It is not normal behavior.
No. I mean, right now I'm just shaving it. It's not fucking going to threads.
Because it's not even rusted.
no. So, what do you think of the Project Integra?
It's beginning to be a little bit cumbersome, but we're getting it done.
A little cumbersome. Yeah, so we lost the battle. I just took the whole knuckle off.
The war is not over.
I am going to be cutting that knuckle apart, or at least getting the hub cut off, put a new hub in, and at least the knuckle will be salvageable. But as you guys see, we definitely lost the war on that one. We're gonna play the game called I Win. I win. All it took was enough grinding and cutting, and hey, there she is. Good times. What I ended up having to do is basically sacrifice the hub, and we sliced the nut multiple times and quartered it, and thankfully everything was good enough to punch out. So now at this point we're at the easy part. So Rod is gonna film my extension mess. We're gonna get this rear engine mount out while it's up in the air. I might be able to speed that up by hand now. Or not. Oh, carpet tunnel's full. Alright, we got one engine mount bolt out. Hold up there. Got to take the slave off.
For the brake system, right?
What's that?
For the brakes?
It's a clutch.
Oh.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Pull like the whole thing back. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. All the way down. Alright. Oh, I forgot to take the fuel line off. That's right, Roger and I were finally successful to get the engine out. I did not anticipate that knuckle being such a problem child. But then again, this whole car has been nothing but problems. Roger's gonna be dipping out here pretty soon, and I want to break the news to somebody as to what the plans are for the car suspension wise. Like I said from the beginning, this is a rags to riches build. So we're starting from rags and eventually we're gonna end up in riches. But when you're a poor Honda guy and you want to go out and get on a racetrack and you want to build your car, what is the first mod that you want to do when you buy a car, especially a old beater Honda?
Brakes and suspension.
And what, wheels and tires?
Wheels
probably
and
as well.
tires, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to do suspension, what would you go with? What do you think you would go with?
Maybe Tine.
Tanes would be a good one. Yeah.
Tanes. I guess Fortunato is out of the question, but
Fortunato would be fantastic as well. But say you don't have the budget, then what?
I guess Godspeed or whatever, or Yellow something.
So Godspeeds. Now we're getting close to where we're at. So Godspeeds are like what, $400 on Amazon?
Yeah, more or less.
We're going cheaper.
Yellow.
We're going cheaper. I'm gonna let you guys know that my entire suspension package that is going on this car cost me roughly $500. That's control arms. That's coilovers, camber, kit, you name it. The whole shebang is $500. Now, with that said, we're gonna show the brand, and some of you might know, but others might not. All right, Roger, go ahead and pop open the hatch. All right, we got a whole bin of parts. Goodrich brake lines. I recommend these to just about anybody. If not, Softex are all right. This is a window regulator. There we go. There's the suspension package. All right, what do you see for the brand on that box right below you, closest to you?
This one?
We got some max speeding rods, man.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Take a guess at what the cost of the coilovers are.
What, $200?
Keep going lower.
Stop it. $75?
No, the coilovers are about $156 or $164. I think I paid. Oh, I need to get like an actual knife. Hold on a second. Let me get you a knife.
I got it.
Well, I mean, there's more tape. All right, so
This is control arms.
I believe it is. It's a beat up Wang Chang box.
Can I open it?
Here you go.
Ooh, Christmas. Christmas is September. Ooh. Spoiler alert, this is like my favorite thing to do is opening boxes for parts. And they're red.
Yeah, I had the option of what color to choose. Yeah, we got some
These are pretty.
some max speeding rod rear
Almost kiss it.
control arms.
That is so nice.
Sure. We'll call it nice. We'll see how long they last. All right, let's keep going. What else we got here?
Yeah. All right.
It's Christmas for other people. For me, it's just fun. So go ahead and put that back in the box, and then cut the box free. And
It's free. Ooh. This is the subframe arm, right?
yep, we got a rear subframe brace. Obviously, it's an ASR knockoff. Oh, careful.
That's really exciting. Oh, that's so pretty.
I have one at the house. It says JDM on it, bro.
Red.
So it's more like CDM, Chinese domestic market.
Well, I'm sure it'll do the job just fine. It's not like we're gonna go HPD on this, right? Or maybe.
I imagine that's probably going to be the upper control arms. You got to open all that tape up. What do we got here? We got max bean rods and upper control arms.
Wow,
So,
these are pretty.
hopefully these don't slip. I don't want dynamic camber adjustment going on. Roger knows the thing about that now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I live in Chicago and drive on potholes, and for it to slip today after almost the whole season knot, I think that's a pretty good.
Yep. So let's get these out, stick that back in the box. I'm gonna move this out of the way. New starter. And the piece de resistance. The big old box down there. The $160-ish coilovers. Now, I looked at the spring rates. Spring rates actually don't look too bad for a street setup. I don't know about the damping. I think it's like 5K, 8K.
Okay. 5 in the front, 8 in the back?
Something like that, or it's going to be 5 in the front, 8 in the back when I'm done with it. I like a stiff spring in the back. All right, there we go. There's our coilovers.
Oh, look at that.
Now, I'm hoping that these will hold up. And this is only temporary. I'm literally doing this for giggles and laughs on this car. They're a steel body.
Wow.
They do have some billet aluminum on them. Separate height adjustment.
Bad.
We'll see how it plays, but I'm hoping this whole car kind of stays together with the setup.
Tell quality is not there, but hey.
Oh, I knew the quality wasn't there. I just want to see if it's actually worthwhile. I already kind of know the answer,
we're about to fuck around and find out.
That we are. And anyone that has ever ridden with me knows that I like to fuck around
and find out. That's awesome. All right.
So,
moving on.
That's basically it.
That's it?
I got a rear sway bar here, 22 millimeter rear sway bar. This looks like,
Kind of what I have.
what is this? That's
Bolts. Oh,
some
bushing. The suspension, right? Yep.
Yep, suspension bushings for the control arms. So, yeah, that's about it. So with that said, like I said, this is a rags build at the start. I'm gonna put quality parts on it eventually, but I want to see what these new $200 packages are good for. So for laughs and just for fun to get this car done sooner, this is what it'll be, and then later on I'll just keep upgrading as we go. So with that said, today, thanks for the help, Roger.
Anytime, glad I could help.
And I hope you guys are enjoying this build so far. There's still more to go. I'm going to be working on it all day. I got to take some brake lines out, take the ABS module, and I'm just going to keep gutting it. Thankfully to the axle nut right there. I'm not going to be able to get this car rolling, so there's going to be no degreasing the engine bay today, but possibly tomorrow. I got a spare hub. I'll bring that. So, anywho, I'll let Roger get out of here, and I'm going to keep working.
All right, guys. Later.
Roger's gone. The front knuckle on the driver's side is completely shot, as you can see here. And I'm not gonna have a chance of getting this car rolling today. So basically I'm gonna start working on the rear end, getting these brakes disconnected, probably replacing the control arms, but at least getting this tore down so that way I can have everything done all at once when it comes back to putting this thing back together. So we'll take the wheels off. Now I need to know what you guys suggest. Should I put the max speeding rod coilovers on right off the bat, or should I use these I'm not even sure what shocks they are. They're adjustables. They're the old style. I want to say they're like AGXs, KYBs, like AGX, RGX. It looks. Oh, they are AGX. So KYB AGXs, and it looks like we have Skunk 2 springs on here. Upper controller bushings look all right. Rear trailing arm bushings, those are completely shot. I didn't buy spares of those. I might have to order some of those. So tell me what you guys think. But right now I'm gonna get to tearing this down. Well, progress was made, but as is this project, not as much as I would have liked. We got the engine apart, well, the engine out of the car after wrestling with that spindle nut. until I decided to just take a cutoff wheel and sacrifice the hub. I got both knuckles pulled off the car. I have the engine and transmission separated, and more surprises once I got the trans separated from the engine. Mishmash of clutch bolts. I mean, depending on how I do it, but we'll see. These are the clutch bolts I found. So, if you look, we got 12 points, we got a 13 mil hex head, and a 12 mil hex head. Unless somebody is dynamically balancing the flywheel and the secondary imbalances on the crankshaft unknowingly, which, I mean, bravo to them. However, I have a feeling that's not the case. I think they just grabbed whatever bolts were available. So with that said, I think tomorrow the engine bay, you know, tackling this is probably, it sounds like a future Jake problem. The more I look at it, the more I'm just kind of like, I just want to go to bed. However, we'll see. I might give it, you know, maybe an hour or two more and then start heading home. But, I mean, progress is made. So progress is progress. And, yeah, a lot of the rear suspension is loosened up and taken apart. I just got to drop a few more bolts, and then I can get the rear trailing arms completely out, but I have to disconnect the e-brake cables from the rear calipers, and I just didn't get around to doing that yet. So tomorrow I think I'm going to pop back out here and spend another half day or so at it and just kind of keep chipping away at this project. The long part is going to be sanding. I'm not going to make a whole video on me sanding an engine bay. I'll probably do a little bit of a highlight, but make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram. You can find the Grassline Garage also on Facebook, and I will, you know, have little updates that, you know, aren't particularly video worthy for the projects posted up there. So with that said, I'm going to call it a night, start cleaning up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.